Alrighty, y'all, so I am back with another video. I just wanted to go over, I guess, first off, the top tier trade account, the top tier challenge account that I was trading. Um, this is what I received yesterday after um, I thought I had passed the challenge, and this is what I woke up to, or I guess I didn't wake up to it, or maybe I did, because I was pretty much up this morning. Um, Anywho, this came in around 3 o'clock this morning. Essentially, it says, "Dear trader, we hope this message finds you well. Following a thorough review of your trading activities on account, da 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 da, we have identified instances of over leveraging, which falls under our risk management policy. You can find more details regarding this violation in our policy here." So they link to their supposed policy in regards to overexposure, or in other words, over leveraging. This was a phase one account, so that's why it says stage two. And basically, what they did is they deducted the profit. What I'm currently trying to understand with them right now is that it looks as though, even though the account or the trade was over leveraged, it looks like the trade actually technically did not go into drawdown, which would have hit the $150 daily loss limit. So again, I'm emailing them back to understand, because I really don't want to pay for a whole nother challenge. It's just giving kind of ridiculous. So this is the trade that I got into yesterday over here on the forex.com demo account. As you can see here, this is the entry point right here. So of course, I can't necessarily, I mean, I probably could calculate how much it actually went into drawdown, but from what I can just eyeball, it does not look like it went into that much drawdown. I mean, you can kind of see the candlestick. It's hard to zoom in on MetaTrader 4, especially when the trade is that far back. So this is on the 5-minute chart. So it looks like it got in on a bearish candlestick, which again, you can kind of see the little wick that went down there. It bounced off of this 14 EMA on this chart here, and then it continued to push up, and it never went into drawdown. I think I woke up or checked my phone, checked the prop firm account, and like closed it probably around here. It was like $500 on the account, as you can kind of see, and that was that. So kind of confused, and I'm pretty kind of like irritated that there's, I guess, a limit on how many on there's a limit on the lots that you can trade per asset. Again, I absolutely read all of the instructions for this challenge, because I have been, sometimes I have been, there have been times where I have not read the rules and have ended up, paying for that. So here, as you can see, is top tier traders intercom help desk. You can see right here it says phase one challenge. So, and then you got the trading policies here, or phase one challenge, and then you have trading policies. Nowhere here on this screen, which I remember intently reviewing, because I was considering adding on double leverage. It does not say here anywhere that the individual assets have a lot limit applied to them. So pretty irritated. But when you, I guess on here, they link you to the actual um, supposed policy. It takes you over here to, underneath collections, the trade policy right here. So, and then they go over their overexposure policy, of which then you can see that Forex has a limit of one lot per trade position, or I guess maybe it's over all positions. Let's see here. And it looks like, I guess, I don't know, but maybe they came up with this shit 3 months ago, or maybe it was just already here and they just updated it, maybe to reflect, or to for the flex. So their reasoning for having this limit lot, this maximum lot size, I guess, is to ensure traders maintain a sustainable exposure based on their account size and asset class. They want to, I guess, mitigate over leveraging, prevents traders from risking large losses through excessive position sizes, encourage stability, and simplify risk management. I think it's just a lot of bullshit, and it's just another rule to try to prevent people from being paid out. So they claim that they're committed to building a safer, fair, and more consistent trading environment. And cool, whatever. So, anywho, I just wanted to update you guys on that. Again, prop firms are looking very sketchy, very weird. So I highly recommend, like, it was recommended to me at one point to definitely invest in building your own account. Just stack the money into your own account, take advantage of automated systems such as my own bot, which is called Rain, the Rainforks robot or the Rain robot, and automate your trades. It's just so effing ridiculous. So, anywho, did want to go over that. In other news, as far as TopStep is getting rid of Tradeovate. So as you can see here, or Tradeovate sent me an email. I highly appreciate that, letting me know, because I had heard through like the grapevine, through the YouTube streets, that TopStep was getting rid of Tradeovate, and this would be the second time within the last like 3 to 4 months that a prop firm has decided to remove their trading platform, which is kind of the reason, at least for me, and I know for other traders, is the reason why we go with particular prop firms, because they have a particular, trading platform that they're partnered with. So TopStep decided to get rid of Tradeovate, and TopStep actually sent me an email this morning, so they were about 5, 6, 7 hours late. Tradeovate beat them to the punch. So as you can see, Tradeovate is telling everybody stick with the platform that never limits your potential. I had just discovered ATMs on Tradeovate, so this is kind of irritating. And I love the way that, again, Tradeovate, you can sign in on TradingView with Tradeovate. So this is kind of like, it's just very annoying to me. So as you can see, these are kind of the benefits of being on Tradeovate. You get full TradingView integration. Multiple prop firms use Tradeovate. That's why it's kind of surprising that TopStep is no longer deciding to use Tradeovate. I mean, it's not necessarily surprising, because they do have their own platform, TopStep X, which they're trying to push or whatever, but it's just, they definitely could have kept Tradeovate. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Advanced risk management tools, and then we got trade on mobile app and web and desktop. So now we are back to, I don't know. I've never used a TopStep or a TopStep One or TopStep X account, trading new platform that they have. I've never used it. So I'm just so tired. So I don't know if I'm gonna use it or not, or try to look for another prop firm. I'm actually very tired of looking and bouncing around between prop firms, just simply because they decide to change or switch their software platform. And I'm also tired of learning new software platforms. So anywho, this is, you can see Apex, they do give you, a coupon with these particular firms if you decide to go that route. And so I haven't had time to necessarily go through and, review all these different, prop firms, futures prop firms, but for sure, I just don't, I'm just very tired. I do not want to, compare and contrast. So maybe I'll use AI to do that. I don't know. But yeah, so TopStep, again, is getting rid of Tradeovate, and they are pushing everybody over to, I'm assuming, to their TopStep X platform. So wanted to go quickly over that. As far as the trade that the bot got into yesterday, as you can see, this is kind of, where price is sitting right now currently. Overnight, we did have a nice push up, which you can kind of see over here. So we hit this trend line up here. I believe this is the 4-hour trend line. And now we've been pushing on down here. So hasn't necessarily hit the third Fibonacci level. But I guess it just wanted to do a retracement. So that's kind of where we're at right now. I am happy to see that price is, I guess, finally bouncing, and that it has made a cross of these EMAs or the SMA. And inside of the bot, it's actually calculating the SMA, not the EMAs. So I am happy to see that because I am actually in a trade. And even though it is kind of late in the day, because again, another thing with TopStep is that they will close positions at 3 o'clock. So honestly, I was kind of up all night. You can kind of see where I got in last night on the entry, got in about right here, or actually right there. And we had this much gain on the account. So I should have, I'm not necessarily sure when I went to sleep. I guess maybe I went to sleep maybe around 3 or whatever the case may be. Probably about right here because I kind of remember right here. So shortly after thinking that, we would, I'd get this notification right here, but was kind of short of that. This was not going to be like my take profit level. I just kind of moved that out the way because I wanted to give it room. But yeah, that's where we're at. And so I am happy to see that we have made a cross of this SMA on here. It is the 8 SMA on this particular chart. Glad to see that cross, and hopefully we can push up, and maybe I can just close for a loss, or or closer to a break even for today. I had lost earlier that night. I had gotten into a sell position and ended up taking $100 loss. So by the time I went to sleep, it had kind of like recovered that $100 loss. So I'm kind of like feeling some kind of way because I could have closed it then. But I was wanting to be patient and allow for this retracement to my entry level, hoping for a push back upwards. And apparently we didn't get that. It kind of pushed further on down, and you can see the 38.20% Fibonacci level. So it may have just wanted to come, into this level again, retest this level to again ultimately push up. So anywho, that's where we're sitting on that trade. And then just to finish this video off, I'm going to see if I can find the email from TopStep. So let me find that just real quickly. They may have gotten back to me. Oh, no, they haven't. So anywho, I will keep you guys updated on that. But here's what I wanted to show you guys was basically the email with TopStep, because I haven't actually even read it myself. I got the update from TopStep when I was taking my shower. So now we're going to read it together. And so we see from TopStep. So, and they're giving us a special offer. Okay, this is just so irritating. I'm tired of special offers. I'm tired of them trying to do little stuff because they don't fuck something up. So anywho, I'm gonna just read this here. So 1 year ago, we launched TopStep X as the ultimate trading experience. We weren't just building another place to trade. We were building a platform that brings our mission to life. TopStep X exists to help turn people who trade into better traders with healthier habits. And TopStep X was designed to support that by helping traders get funded. The results are in. Since the start of the year, 82% of the new traders have chosen TopStep X. Okay, it's just okay, all right. And their pass rates are nearly twice as high. Okay, alrighty. And they're taking home $851 more in payouts. Okay, alright. And they're saying we cannot ignore results like these, and we won't. Which is why beginning July 7th, we've made the decision to go all in with TopStep X as the only supported platform at TopStep. So that is interesting. So they're going to be getting rid of all the other platforms, because they did have from this man that I was watching on YouTube, he was showing that when you go in to purchase a new combine right now, that you do still have the options of Ninja Trader, Quant Tower, or what, I'm not even necessarily sure what that is, and some other kind of platforms. So this is interesting that they're going to only support the TopStep X platform. That's pretty interesting. So Now they're saying here's what to expect. So now through July 6th, nothing changes yet. All platforms are still supported. Starting July 7th, the new trading combine purchases on Top Step X only. All platforms can reset and trade as usual. Active funded accounts continue trading as usual. And then, okay, so on starting August 1st, all new trading combines and resets must be on Top Step X. So cool. So, okay, so I can basically trade on Tradeovate according to this up until August 1st. So, oh, okay. Alrighty. So, and then they have their special offer here. We know change isn't always easy. Yeah, it's quite annoying. And so we're giving you a chance to try Top Step X for almost free. Okay. 1 month of any size trading combine. 1 free reset. All for 99% off. Use offer code TOPSTEPX. We will not offer refunds for codes that were entered incorrectly. Trading Combine membership will start immediately upon completing purchase. Additional resets remain at regular price. View how to add a promo code. So that's interesting. Maybe you can, I guess, no, or maybe they're just telling you how to add this promo code. So, yeah, so that is the news with Top Step. And at least, at least they're going to give you 1 month free of any size trading combine. We'll see, how that really is. And then you can kind of see like a makeshift of their platform. So they do say that they still have, or have integrated trading view, with their Top Step X platform. And then they also do have, I guess Top Step X is also Project X, which has the API capability, which is what I'm interested in. And I was kind of excited for that, and I was going to go ahead and purchase a Top Step X account coupled with a Project X subscription so that I could try to build out the same bot that is running on the forex.com account, build that out in Python and then be able to copy over trades using the Project X API capability. So that is all for this live trading video. I hope this was kind of helpful and you kind of understood, at least with TopTier, that they do have that rule where they are limiting you on the lot size per asset class. And, it should just serve as a reminder to make sure that you go through, their rules. I do find this a little kind of shady here because I feel like, that information could have been, added on this page here underneath the one phase challenge trading policies. It would have made sense for them to put that in here, but obviously they did not. They didn't even, it doesn't even seem like they even, they didn't include that here. So, just be, thorough, learn from my mistakes. There's a 1 lot limit on the 5,000 and it increases as such. So hope this video was helpful. I'm gonna try to remain consistent and I will see you in the next one.